Hello everyone, this is Psy Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Lanka, Dawn of the Demon Apes. It is now late spring in year 9 of the Ascension Wars, and we have just completed another level of research in evocation magic. So we are now at level 7, so we can cast some cool spells like Firestorm. A massive storm of fire is unleashed on the battlefield, and everyone on the battlefield will be burned to cinders within minutes. The storm lasts for the duration of the battle, or until the fire mage dies. If we go ahead and start sending out all of our, say our archdevils and the king of elemental fires to start taking over some provinces, that is a prime spell that we will be casting, because they are all immune to fire, and actually quite a few of them can cast that spell as well. So, you're definitely going to be seeing that spell cast. Wind of Death is a nice one that, perhaps our Mandeha could actually cast. This horrible spell, the Necromancer releases a wind thick with the stench of open graves. The ice-cold wind is silent as it rends the flesh of living beings, with an effect similar to leprosy. The flesh of those affected turns pale and cracks open, leaving bare bones. Only death will stop the process. So, that's another pretty cool spell that we can cast. Cloud of Death is nice. Astral Tempest, that's another nice one that we can hopefully be casting in the future here. Anyways, I guess we'll probably leave it under evocation. I would like to try this Ancient Presence as well. I've never actually summoned that thing before, so I don't know exactly what it's like. Tarsk is also cool. So I'm actually quite tempted to switch over to Conjuration. Tell you what. The Vortex of Unlife, that's actually... It doesn't require any gems to cast that thing. It's got a pretty large area of effect. The Vortex affects a large area and passes straight through armor and damages the target's souls directly. That one's interesting as well. I don't think I've actually used that one before. I think that may be a new one for Dominions 4. Okay, we'll just we'll go ahead and max out Conjuration, and then we might switch back to Evocation. We'll see. Anyways, the Dark Lord has cast Wish for magic power, I do believe. I believe old Magoth here wished for some blood slaves. Oh, he did revive Bane. We cast Voice of a Spoo. Revive Bane again. Voice of a Spoo. We revived some kings. We called the Worm That Walks. And Podesian has cast the King of Elemental Earth, so Barathris has answered the spell. We found a few blood slaves. And we had a battle in Bitra. This is going to be our Communion army here. Which, I don't even know that we're actually going to get to see the Communion take effect here. We've got, plenty of Long Dead to wipe out the enemy anyways. Where exactly is this fighting that I'm hearing? Ah, crap. Our priests that are part of this communion are going to die from the cold put off by these ghosts. I need to do a little something different with those ghosts. Well, actually... Really? What is damaging him? Man. That's gonna suck if these guys all die from this cold from the ghosts. I did not see that coming. Anyways, you can see they're quite buffed now. Immortal, they've got shock resistance, fire resistance, 30 cold resistance. Invulnerable, blunt, pierce, and slash resistant. I got mist form, a 7-point fire shield, astral shield, air shield, twist fate. And hopefully these ghosts will continue to move out of the way here, so that none of our mages freeze to death and die. Man, he's still taking damage. Well, this might all be over before any of them freeze to death anyways, but we are definitely going to do something to move those ghosts out of the way. And we have a battle... Actually, just check it here. We lost one Bane. How did our Bane die? And we did lose one of the priests. I don't even know how that Bane died. Alright, so we had a battle in Bamot here. And this is a decent-sized army. Not terribly small, anyways. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Have a few imps being generated there. Should be seeing these guys should be taking several hits from the bows of war, I would think. Yeah, we see a few of them getting hit anyways. That is that's a decent sized army right there. I believe we are going to successfully mop the floor with Helheim. They're already routed anyways. What the heck is that? Troglodyte Lord. Oh, he must be summoned from that box of monsters, I guess. Yeah, he had to have been summoned from the box of monsters. I don't know any other way I would have a Troglodyte Lord. Alright, so that battle's over as well. Go ahead and quit the battle replay. Did I lose my Mandeha? Is that why, Hello. Okay. Yes, we were freezing up for a second there. I was getting a little worried. So the Arcane Nexus has absorbed 241 Astral Pearls. What the hell? How did our Mandeha die? He died right there at the end. I don't know what caused that, but I guess we'll have to summon another one. Alright, so let's go ahead and move over here. I have our prophet, so he can go ahead and claim this that throne right there. Let's go ahead and bump some province defense in there. Hopefully prevent the enemy from taking that back. And let's find these ghosts here and move them way up here. I guess into a line formation straight up in the front. Okay. Hopefully that will resolve any further issues of that nature. We're going to go ahead and attack right there. And we'll throw province defense in here. Still got like 700 something long dead in there. Let's go ahead and just use these stupid Marcata monkeys. Why not? I don't really care if they win the battle or not, as long as they get rid of some of the Marcata monkeys. I wouldn't mind thinning them out. Have these guys reanimate here. And yeah, they'll just attack right there. Reanimate with them. Alright, so up here we should have the Worm That Walks now. Looks like he can only command 10 troops, which is not exactly what I was hoping for. Let's just have him forge an enormous cauldron of broth. And what else? Awaken a sleeper. That's a that could prove to be useful. I don't remember. He's got 15 magical leadership, but I think most of these improved crossbreeding guys are not magical in nature, which means anybody can go ahead and lead them. Yeah. So if we were to awaken a sleeper, that's one of these great generals that can lead a large number of troops anyways. At least I believe they can lead quite a few troops. That might allow us to go ahead and make some use of this giant army of crossbreed people that we have. Okay, let's find another priest here. And we'll give him another soul contract there. So I actually should be getting a pretty decent amount of these devils per turn now. I guess, well, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that'll be 5 per turn right now. That should start to add up anyways. And this guy here, we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we'll go ahead and forge another one of those. And take all of our guys that we are empowering in blood. And empower them again. And... see, one of these guys is going to be... okay, he'll hit 5 in blood magic on this next turn. So if I was to give him a Bloodthorn and say some Armor of Souls, that would actually allow him to go ahead and forge some of those as well. Let's go ahead and take this guy and cast the ritual spell King of Elemental Earth, so maybe we'll get that other Elemental King. That would be nice. And we are going to give him that sort of many colors there. We're going to take that, put it in the laboratory, and we're going to take this bloodstone from him and give it to Al-Kazim, who is now at 6 in Earth Magic. And he should be able to forge the Aegis. Okay. So we can probably cast just about any spell that we actually want to cast now with our Pretender God, the Dark Lord. Yeah, there's not many spells that he cannot cast. What was hidden underneath? The spell can only be cast in a cave province. The caster locates a sealed chamber of the underearth and releases its entombed prisoners. The released ones' souls were imprisoned along with their bodies and could not escape to the underworld when they died. For millennia, their spirits have remained trapped in their fossilizing bodies. When they are released, they are once more follow their former kings and sages to answer the call of the caster. The sages are skilled in earth, death, and sometimes astral magic. If cast in a province of fortune or magic, a king with more sages is likely to be found. Okay. Let's see here. Tell you what, we're going to just go ahead and cast Wish again. Only this time we are going to wish for strength. So right now he's actually got 90 hit points, and after we wish for strength, that's going to bump him up a pretty good bit, actually. And it should also increase his, well, obviously his strength, attack, defense, and I think even precision. So that's going to do quite a lot for us. And should definitely help with trying to move him to be able to teleport on top of any enemy provinces. And taking a look here. You know, I actually could forge that gate stone this turn, but the Aegis is also something I'm more than happy to forge myself as well. Tell you what. Let's just go ahead and wish for magic power one more time. That way, if I give him a Ring of Wizardry, he will be at basically level 8 in pretty much everything. Level 8 or above, except for nature magic. And even then, he'll be pretty darn high in nature magic as well. So, I've got the couple of those now. I can go ahead and give him a thing there. We can give him that. And so both of them can cast Voice of a Spoo a few more times. There we are. And what do we want to do with Bifrons here? Let's forge another water lens. And I'll forge another one of those arcane lenses. I'll forge another arcane lens too. So he is summoning a King of Elemental Earth. Those guys are empowering. Let's have old Magoth here wish for blood slaves again. That's going to bump our blood slaves up back to a pretty decent amount. And we should have a couple more interesting battles on this next turn. Hopefully we've resolved this issue with the ghosts fatiguing our mages that we were having before. And let's see. Now these guys, they need to continue moving on up. Actually, we'll move them right there. And we'll probably take that province back. Just move him on back down there. Have them research. Okay. I guess he can research as well. We're forging an enormous cauldron of broth and awakening a sleeper to lead all of these grotesques and wonderful improved crossbreeding results that we have. Is that actually? I didn't look. Is that that is no longer under a luck dominion there anymore. We may have to move up that way. We still have 1 point of luck skill right there. So I guess I can make use of that. But I gotta move our crossbreeder up there. Alright. I'm not doing anything with her, but that's fine. I don't know if there's anything I really want to forge with him. At some point we could forge Astafix's armor with him. Wouldn't be bad. And unfortunately he can't summon allies or anything. Let's go ahead and give him that horror helmet that he forged. And what else? I'll give him that. Nice wraith sword wouldn't hurt. I can even give him that, that's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and end this turn, and we'll end the video as well. And next turn we should see some interesting battles too. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.